Previously, on Shania Nichelle, it has been 4 months since the last upload, but it took almost a year to get to this place of readiness. Merely just trying to bounce back over and over did more harm than good. And repairing that harm took more than anyone could expect. This channel was created to talk all things TV and pop culture, not about the person behind all these things. And while it still serves that purpose, this video, it's about the person. You may find this unnecessary, but it is extremely, painfully, and undoubtedly necessary. This video is honest, raw, and unscripted. Without expectations for this video, only purpose. It's an off-the-cusp shedding of the old and a nervous acceptance walking into the new. May this video serve as an example of motivation, an open letter to the community growing, and a final ode to everyone who once knew an old version of her. This is Shania Nichelle, and she doesn't care if you like it or not.
Life can really suck, especially when you're on the brink of something so great. New job, new opportunities, new whatever. I feel like when you're pushing past the old version of you, like whatever energy from the past wants to keep you down. I've been trying to come back to YouTube and find my consistency, find my mojo and my zhuzh. And then, with the recent news about how they are going to make it a little bit harder for creators to monetize beginning in January, it was really like the fire I needed to be like, okay, let me get back to YouTube and let me get back to doing what I love and building this community. And I don't know if it's just a me thing. I don't know if it's just whatever, but I want y'all to know that it's not a big community. This is the smallest it'll ever be, but it's not a big community. But I feel some obligation to be honest with you guys. And life has been hard. And that's not really a shock, right? Because life is just hard for people in general. Life is just the economy, everything. It is hard. Life has a way of really, really, really honing in on you and really digging in you and digging in you and digging until you just feel like you almost have nothing left. And it just sucks. It sucks, man. I would love to say that loss in my family contributed ultimately to the downfall, and it did. But I was already kind of on a decline for some time. I was being consistent, but it was just to distract me from the world around me. It was to not take care of things that I needed to take care of, not do what I needed to do. And I wasn't consistent here. I already felt so many things about myself because of my journey on TikTok and everything. And then I lost my cousin. And that definitely didn't help anything when it came to me trying to get myself together, get my affairs in order. I love God too, I say, as I begin to roll that. I was even using that and that the church building and the activities to distract from the fact that there's this avalanche behind me. And I'm like, bitch, I'm just keep running from it. Because I bounce back. So I'm going to just keep running. Because I'm going to bounce back. Then when it hit, couldn't bounce back. Can't predict death. And I think eventually I would have run myself ragged enough, right? But I made a decision that ultimately, I still don't know if it was a good or bad decision. But I feel like I've been kind of in the wilderness in a place. And you would never know because all the social medias, I'm posting consistently. I'm posting old stuff to Instagram and gaining new people. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where get something from? I'm posting though. I'm showing up. I'm trying to be consistent, trying to fight it. Because I know that there is a gift that I have, honestly, which I don't take for granted, and people listen to everyone, but people hear and connect with my voice and my authenticity and how I show up. in this world. Don't worry, this is not no mental breakdown or anything like that. I am just, and this is not my regular content at all, you guys. If you see the few videos I've done, you know that this doesn't even make sense. But this has to become before the next stage of me. For a long time, I've struggled with my name. I've struggled with not my identity, but the identity that I wanted to hold. And the pain of life and childhood and blah, 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 blah. Why am I telling you this? Because we're community. We're family. And I've had to learn that, for me, family takes an unconventional meaning sometimes. So, but don't think you're going to be seeing me cry all the time, bitch. I just met you. Have some couth. But the world's been hard. People cannot afford to pay their bills. AI is here. Gas going up. Like, it's a madhouse. But there is an energy on this year. I feel that it is a very much, it's the year of movement. I am smoking. It's 6 Labs, lemon Oreos. If you guys are concerned about my car being on, I'm not driving. I just like smoke in front of my house, but it's hot outside, so I gotta turn the AC on. I tried, y'all. But we just sitting down having a talk. Can we chat? Are you judging me? Are you judging me? Fuck. Okay. But yeah. For a while, it was easy for me to live in a fantasy of Chanel. Now, again, I haven't had this page for long, but I really used to go by Chanel's World, da da. At first, it was fun and it was cute because my name is Chanel Michelle. So if you just put it together, it's Chanel, like, period. But it became almost like, or it attempted to become a replacement of my real name and a replacement of my trauma and of everything I've dealt being a freaking Shania, being me. And so then I hated my name. I hated it. I didn't want anybody to call me Shania. But it's like, even the nickname is just a shortened version of you. I was running away from a personality that it wasn't even a running away. It was who I was. Okay, cool. I make a decision. I moved my life from where I was living to where I am now. And it was very hard because I will say on my part, I wasn't really able to communicate what I needed being out here. I think what I gave off may have been confusing. I expected to move as fast as possible. I expected to be working 3-4 jobs, never stopping, always grinding. And now I would wake up some days and I could not get out of the bed. My eyes were swollen. And I cried in silence. That does something to you as a person. Death in general, grief in general, of anything, does something to you. But I just never knew. I never knew. I never thought that I would have to learn that way. But I came to a point where I was about 6 months in on this experience. And I really felt like I hit a low. Like I couldn't pull myself up from this anymore. I felt like God had failed me. My family failed me. I failed me. And I was low. Living family household. I think about the life that I want to live, the life that I was destined to live, the life that, you know, maybe I could have tapped into earlier if I was more consistent here, consistent there. I can't do shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Just have to move on. But call it God, call it the universe, call it the stars, call it alignment. Sitting here, I just got some terrible news. I know you like, girl, what's the me? Got some terrible ass news. I did. I got some terrible news. I got news that I feel like is postponing my original plans and goals. When I showed up and I did what I was supposed to do. What? I don't know if we're gonna talk about that, girl. That'll be real quiet on the creek. Isn't it funny how black people can like literally not cry? And like, they're not trying to crack a joke. But why do I come see y'all with this? Because I'm done. I made the promise to myself quietly. And I made the promise to myself publicly, good job. But it's not just a promise to what, be consistent, what, to keep posting, what, to become the biggest, famous content creator. Like, I expect to find good success, but that's not the goal. I am committing myself to 30 days of consistency. 30 days of showing y'all who I am, my name, not backing down. I thank everybody who has subscribed to me, who will be subscribing. And I want y'all to know that it is grief is scary. Life is hard. Do I rather my life be hard somewhere I'm not meant to be, or do I rather my life be hard or not easy somewhere where I'm living in purpose daily and would die and do it all over again? It's not here, babes. It's not where I'm at, and it's not where I used to be. And so, with my 30 days of consistency, I'm committing myself to 30 days to prepare myself to move. Now, I'm not stupid, y'all, okay? So, got 3 potential offers. So just hang tight, okay? But I am still like doing Instacart, and I have a part-time job, and I treat Instacart like my second part-time job. I'm saving money for that, and I did the GoFundMe. I'm like, I don't care what y'all think about me, because the next place I be, I think it is home. And not only is it home for me in a homely sense, but it's home for me in a working sense. It's the place to hustle, it's the place to bustle, and it's not New York. And I think that if I'm so freaking terrified. I'm terrified. But I'll be even more terrified if I don't even try. See how that shit works? I have made peace with all those that I've offended. And I make peace with where my life is at this current very time. 30 days. Hello? Hello? I already know it's a little thing on my car, y'all, and I gotta fix, but I don't mind the sound. It's low-key second noise. But it's not just about YouTube, you guys, okay? But I'm giving y'all the scoop and the update, because this is a community, okay? This is a community of people. And I want y'all to comment about High School Musical. I want y'all to comment about Total Drama when I drop a video. I want y'all to comment about everything. So, yeah. Guess what? You just peeked into my life, and I'm not living fucking perfect right now. I'm not, okay? I work, I got money, but I'm not living where I need to be. I'm not in purpose like I need to be, but I'm ready to change that. And I was ready to change that a while ago. But it's something about y'all holding me accountable that I don't take for granted. And I think that might have been the missing piece. Holding myself accountable. I know with myself personally that I make allowances for myself because I feel in my life and my upbringing that I never was given chances and never was given grace. And I'm sure I have been, but just feel it. And so with me, the indirect consequence of that, and with discipline that'll be worked out, is that I give allowances and grace to myself. I'm gonna be 30 days consistent, but if I wake up tired at 4 a.m. on the third day, I'm gonna stop and then actually, let's do it next month. No. Fuck no. That's why I'm posting this. That's one of the reasons why I'm posting this. Like I said, it's not just 30 days of being consistent on YouTube, because I don't know if the girlies can post a YouTube video, a YouTube full video on YouTube every day. No, I could post the shorts every day, but not a full YouTube video. But I need to post consistently because I like the conversations that I've had with you guys, and I want to continue those conversations. I'm feeling real underdoggy right now, and I think that's a good thing, because there's a chance for the underdog to come on top. I don't know if I would be a top dog. I would be a big dog. Or a big cat. I like big cats. I feel like every cycle, every quarter, every step, there is somebody who just works a little bit harder and pushes a little bit stronger and doesn't give up and is looking to connect with the community because it's an extension of my real family. And so I give y'all 30 days of my full unbridled personality, my takes, my commentary. You might get some crazy random videos. It's gonna be all things TV, pop culture, music, and movies. Notice I said we. It's what the culture's feeling. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, no shade. But it's time. It's my time. And if you're seeing this on this day and you're like, I'm gonna start on this day, fuck the 1st, fuck the 30th, fuck New Year's. Let's do it right the fuck now. Hello? Now, I don't know if YouTube will let you smoke this stuff, but I'm gonna take a hit with y'all. And I'm prepared to discipline some motherfuckers. I'm prepared for people to not like me. I'm prepared for people to just think I'm just lost it and went off into the deep end. But we gonna see, y'all. We gonna see. I'm very excited. And I don't know how I'm gonna do the challenge, but posting this is the first day and the first step. And we're gonna go back to your regularly scheduled program, and I'll leave this here so we can look back on it in life. But I'm ready. It's my time. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving in. I'm not letting the opportunity pass me by. I refuse to have regret, because I know what regret feels like. Ain't that bad? Man, regret and grief. I agree different. What Kendrick said? I agree different. Shit. It's pulling up for my cousin. I miss you, my baby. It's funny because this automatically, I don't know. Some people are like, oh my gosh, she's so ghetto. Oh my gosh, she's so, well, how I ain't proper. Nah, but we gonna come back with the tea. We gonna come back talking. But this is real. This is me. Exactly where I'm supposed to be. Almost now. And I'm gonna let the light shine on me. Because now I found who I am. There's no way to hold it in. And there's no more hiding who I want to be. This is me. Let's have fun, y'all.